Jumpstart Historic is finally out. It's potentially one of the most jankiest sets that we've received, especially one that isn't an unset from Wizards of the Coast. This is a combination of the Legion package and the Modular package, which essentially means that we have a lot of small fucking critters. We try to beat face early, and late game then we have flyers with Battle Screech, or we have the modular creatures. Also, a really nice recursion tool, which is helpful because we have the Selfless Savior. Being able to just give something indestructible every single turn is pretty powerful. Otherwise, the Anointed Chorister is also pretty decent late game, simply because we only have one drops mostly, so getting to 10 mana is possible, and then pumping him twice, making him a 7/7 is pretty helpful. Otherwise, we could also bring back the Sparring Suit and put on counters on one of our creatures, and let's go. I've played 2 games with this deck already because I had no idea how this deck plays. Also, I just wanted to get the rewards out of the way. So let's just jump in, try to beat some face. Even if not, I'll upload and then you can all see how bad I am at this game. Unless I just get utterly stomped. We get a free mulligan, so I'm actually going to take that. It's not this bad because turn 2 we would have a Hobble Fiend, but okay. Maintenance soon. Shit, I better hurry up. This was not a good idea. This was so not a good idea. Again, as I said, we're mainly an aggro list, so there is no way I'm going to keep this. I don't know. In this battlefield, put +1/+1 counter on other artifact creature you control. Let's just hope that we don't draw more lands. We do play 18. If possible, I would have cut some lands, but I don't have the choice, so... Static Discharge is cool, but sadly it's sorcery speed, so... that ain't happening. Next turn, we're just gonna go Region Captain of Eos. Find the rare modular card. You may choose a creature card in hand. If you do that... oh, he can't just activate that whenever. Okay, that's not okay. Yeah, no, I have to kill this now. Because now he's not capable of activating it. I assume that his deck only has one of those. It would be kind of busted if it has multiples. So let's keep our fingers crossed. That's not helpful. Destroy target enchantment and put a counter on target creature. So we do use Ranger Captain of Eos. We get Zabaz, the Glimmer Wisp. We swing. I'm swinging here on purpose because I want to Light of Hope my Selfless Cathar. Put a counter on target creature here to get rid of his evolution stage. I assume he must have some kind of counter strategy involved in his deck if he gets that. And if he has a 3-drop with +1/+1 counters, then I am not here for that. Okay, just Keldon Rider, discard, draw. Yeah, loot effect. Nothing too crazy. I think I'm actually going to keep this in my hand. So we play Arcbound Shikari. Nice. And we swing here. I don't give a fuck. Modular 2, meaning that it gives 2 counters to something else when it dies, I think. Yeah, Zabaz also has modular, but that means that it only gives 1. You may put its +1/+1 counters on target artifact creature. No, it doesn't. Okay, so the 1 only refers to the ETB. I thought it would also refer to the counters that it continues to give. Great. I didn't play the Forgotten Cave because we don't have anything with double red. When cast a spell, blah 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 is in your graveyard, put a flame counter on it for each red in that spell's mana cost. Has 5 or more flame counters on it, return it to the battlefield, and it perpetually gains +1/+1. So this will be annoying at some point, but not right now. I can't block it anyways, so yeah. I don't really care which one he kills, because they both have modular, and they're just going to give counters to the other side. Now, what we could do is make Sabas a flying 4/4 by destroying the Arcbound Shikari and swinging with Zabas flying. Cycle that. Whenever you cast a spell other than your first. I'm still going to play this round. We can give Sabas flying. Against flying until end of turn. Because this can't block. And we swing with the 3/3. Because, again, if he wants to get rid of his Keldon Raider, we're happy about that. And if he doesn't, then he doesn't. Next turn, we can either we draw a 1-drop and then we probably go Arcbound Tracker into white 1-drop, right? Of which we have 3 off, and we have 1 colorless one, so that works out fine. Otherwise, probably just tap down the 4/3. Target creature you control fights up to 1 target creature you don't control. Opponents can cast non-creature spells this turn. I don't know what happens if you already cast it. I'm not in a position to try that out right now. If someone of you can tell me in the comments, that would be great. But that's our Arcbound Shikari gone. We're going to put 2 counters on our Zabas. Is there genuinely an instant speed removal spell? You're kidding. Why don't I have one? Now, if I activate this, right, and it still goes through, that just fucks me up so bad. But it's already, like, I don't think it would work because it's already cast. Oh, fucking emotes as well. I'm getting punched for 2 here. Oh, okay, sure. For 4. I don't really care about that. My turn. Perfect. Arcbound Tracker into Healer's Hawk, pumping our tracker, and we swing with the Captain of Eos because fuck you. Putting him to 8 unless he blocks. Okay, he blocks. He doesn't have a pump spell. And now I just don't see how he wins. Yes, he has 2 more cards than we do. And one of them was a cycling land, okay. But he doesn't really have pressure on the board. Right? Like, he can swing with a 2/2 in the air. We can swing with a 1/1 lifelinker in the air, so that is just the same. There's no point in holding lands, so I'm gonna just play it. And I'll tap down his 2/2, and then I can swing freely for 4. Nice. Now, if he swings with the 2/1, right? Oh, fuck me. When it attacks. Okay. And another land. Great. We swing for 4. And now at the beginning of his combat, we can tap down the tiger, making it unable to swing. And he has to keep open both of these and a creature, and he would have needed to draw a creature. Otherwise, he's fucked. Like, we take 6 here, but I don't see how that's enough. He actually drew a creature. Wow. And we didn't draw shit. Okay, well, that's not good. Battlefield, you get attacks, you may pay blah. If you do, gets blah. I hope that's a once. Like, it triggers only once. This puts him to 2. And turn. If we could not draw another land, that would be fantastic. We drew 8 already. There aren't a lot of things that would save us, right? The static discharge would save us because now it deals 4 damage. We have to tap this down. He has 10 damage because this gets pumped by 2, and we can block 1 creature. So, yeah. He can't swing with anything on the ground as well. Okay, now I don't need to block because he can only activate that once, meaning we're at 3. Obviously, he could also have a static discharge, and then I'm just dead. But he could have also just shot my arcbound tracker, and that would have also killed me. So there was no point really in doing that. Abiding Grace is useless, sadly. Like, what creatures are in my graveyard that are helping me in this position? I can only get back one drop, so like a Zabaz or a Selfless Cathar. Yeah. Next, we swing with Healer's Hawk, put him at 1, go up to 4. We bring back Sabaz. Return target creature card with mana value 1 from the graveyard. We bring back Sabaz. Okay. We can then tap down the Riparian Tiger, block 2 things, then eat this. He has 3 mana available. Fuck you. And we're dead. Great. Because this gets pumped to 4. Or rather, 2 blockers, and then we destroy this artifact. We get the counters on here. And we die. Great. If you saw a line in which I win this, please tell me. I didn't see it. Maybe I should have kept back the 1 drop to block his 2/2. But yeah. I'm gonna show the deck list again. I will upload this video. I don't really like picking out wins or losses specifically just to showcase, oh, I'm so good. Oh, no, I just want to show some Jumpstart. I can spend my gold on it. I saved up a decent chunk, and other people haven't necessarily. So, yeah, if you liked the video, please leave a like. If you didn't like the video, please leave a dislike and tell me in the comments what I can improve upon. Hopefully, see you next time.